Alright, here we go. Here in a second, I'm going to load up some round stock. It's 3/16 cold roll. Load that into the truck there, and I'm going to set this up. What I'm making here are my internal expanding rivets for making my knife handles or fitting on my knife handles. Got a little center drill in here. And just drill it out, not a big deal. Then I'll turn it off, flip it over, go to the other side, and we'll do the same thing on that side. So with these internal expanding pins that I'm making, or rivets, I got a die set up in arbor press, which you'll see later in the video of me basically expanding it internally, but still having a solid pin for retaining the knife scales on the canvas. In the back half of the video here, you see me assemble one of the pocket knives that I made. A spring back friction folder, which is my own design and creation. Yeah, I hope you guys like the rest of the video. Right, so did a little bit of working on in the shop today, but I'm going to show you guys how I assemble my pocket knives. Show down here at the workbench, get you guys in at a good angle. And here's my pocket knife minus the last pin, but it consists, I don't think I can do that zoom thing, of 2 scales, 2 of my focus there. These are my pins, but these are internal expanding pins. And then obviously my spring back and then the blade itself. So what I gotta do to make it assemble is we'll go ahead and put these pins in place. This guy goes like that from the inside, he comes from the outside. Go ahead and put the top faceplate on. And then I need to tap in this pin. That pin in place, and now we can come over to the other side and smash them up. All right, let's go ahead and put the rest of these pins in place. We're going to put that pin in. This one just kind of holds it until they all get smashed. Center's on the bottom peg here. That center where it needs to be. Come down from the top. And ensure that I'm in the right spot here. I need some tonnage to start the expansion process. I need to go tap that one down a little bit, but that's right. But we can flip it over to the other side and try to push this thing right where it needs to be. Need some tonnage force there, and we'll do a little bit of tapping. Get that down a little bit. If I can get the other one, same thing with that one. Just get it down where it needs to be in the process. We'll finish up the back here. That side down, this side up. And then we're going to squish it and expand it from the inside out using my 2-ton press here. Then I'll flip it. And get that where that needs to be. And there it's internally expanded. So that's in place. And we'll start doing this side. And that's swing around so I get good expansion on the dies. Flip her over. Lift that up a bit, a little more leverage. And we'll just rotate her around. Get that nice expanded where it needs to be. And we'll go ahead and open it up, a little bit of force, check the friction fit. feels pretty good. Usually this will wear in. But yeah, that's how we put those in, and then we just pin on the backside here. All right, so what we got here is this middle piece that I need to pin over. Just get it in a good little spot. And we'll get that where that needs to be. Make a minor adjustment on this to get that out a little bit more so I can expand it correctly. But yeah, so from here we'll take it over to the grinder, we'll trim up our peening and do one last smash to make sure it's where it needs to be. All right, over here at my grinder, grind those flat. Good. Give that little burr there. Flip it over. A little more down there. A little roll here on the edge. Pretty much that spot right here on the end. All right, then we're back here at my expanding riveter. We're just gonna do some final little touch-ups. Come here to the blade itself. Make sure that it's nice and tight on the open position. Flip it over. All right, then I got a nice friction for opening that guy up. And then it's just clean up and polish from here. Thank you.